Well, hello to anyone who, is in the Eastern Standard Time. If you're not, it's not important what time zone you're in. But, well, I just thought I'd make this little live video, uh, as, I rarely have done stuff like this. Maybe in the past on other channels, but I've rarely done stuff like this. And I just, I need this right now in my life. And, it's currently almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Uh, and, I'm just going to really be going over some of my stuff, all the way throughout 92, and going forward to some of the most recent music, because a lot of it has changed in the algorithm and the whole thing, because a lot of the stuff that I released on this channel, I completely stripped it of anything, and anything that, because I wanted more of an aspect of, hey, you know I've always had that. And as anyone who's listened to I Hurt Me, one of my recent singles, uh I've always had the belief, there's, I mean, a lot of times when I write songs, it's because I'm feeling a certain way, or I'm not feeling a certain way, or uh I'm emotionally trying to make someone emotionally feel a certain way, or I'm emotionally feeling a certain way. And so I honestly feel like, you know, in the alliteration, people like to hear me cry through the walls, as in, like, I could be screaming through the walls. Obviously, you can hear me, uh, but no, it's just, nobody's, taking that into consideration, that I'm talking, I'm screaming, I'm singing, and, nobody's bothered by it. And nobody, it's not anybody's cares. Uh, so first thing, what I want to start off with is some of the tracks from 92, of course. 92, um, I really, 92, since it's my first piece of music that I've ever done, and this is 2012. I bet, like, this is awful. 92, like, trying to recreate 92. My voice has changed. I've grown up. The cover, I wouldn't even, I'm gonna start doing a lot of re-releases, because, all this original music was on my first Lil Atrial channel. And that channel, well, it just, it didn't work out. So I'm going to just start off with, I don't know, because I don't want to get into every single thing. I don't want this to become an hour-long video, but 92 is probably, the song 92, the song Bus, there's Bee's Nest, and then there's My Dear Bubby. And it has there's a lot of other stuff, but a lot of those are like remix stuff. Some of it is shorter, some of it is just, different versions of stuff. But I really don't like to sing my album 92, because whenever I do, it just, 92 turns me into, like, a person that, I don't ever remember being, because when I look back on 2012, I don't ever remember sitting in and making these songs as long as I've, made them. I don't ever really have the recollection of how long it took, because there's a lot of spaces in my life where, I remember things quite clearly, but I tune them out for many different reasons. And so I kind of want to uh, start with Sunset rather than 92. I kind of want to avoid 92 right now. Sunlight, not sunset. I'm thinking of Christmas at sunset, sunset at Christmas. But the I want to start with my Sunlight album because I know that there's so much on that album that, there's so much that, means something to me. And, like blank, and, it's hard that I just threw up blank. Like, there's a lot of stuff, and what I really want, I love the song. Uh, I know that there's this song that I do on there, Will You Catch Me If I Fall? So, I'm gonna get into that. I am. That's what I'm gonna start with. It's one of my favorites. So, just pretend that this doesn't look awful. It doesn't, but just I need um, the emotional satisfaction of just being here. So, just give me 1 second to get vocals warmed up. All right. I couldn't be here. She couldn't stay there. We couldn't live in a world constantly hurling hate. And I can keep someone in my presence that hurts the ones I love the way they hurt 'em. And I don't wanna hurt nobody, but I can't have them hurt that lovely lady that stands, lady who gave me life, lady who can turn the darkness into light. I know I didn't ask for this. I didn't want to feel as if the emotions get the best. Yeah, that lady, the lady that stands, she stands. Will you always have my back? Will you always be in my corner? Will you always have my back? Will you catch me if I fall? Oh, oh, will you catch me if I fall? Oh, oh, will Will you catch me if I'm crashing down to the ground? Will you catch me if I fall? Oh, oh. Now, kind of moving into motionless power, I that wasn't where I thought I was going after those people, but of course I'm gonna do those people next. I don't really, I don't, I'm not gonna, I'm doing kind of a mixed thing with, because I want to see how, comparing how different it is. And, I use such different techniques when I do music at all. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably look terrible right now. Don't mind this. I mean, I like the light much better. All right. But I did a lot of different things, and, a lot of different sounds. I've tried a lot of different things. Uh, but of course, I'm gonna get into those people. I can't do anything without going into those people. I mean, all right. So this is, a song called "Those People." Am I hallucinating, or do my cheeks, like, do I look like for real bloated? Like, okay. Oh. Okay, this is not supposed to be, like, 10 minutes of Atrial being an absolute awkward hot mess, in infinite, like, what, that's not a word, whatever, I'm going in. Oh, 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 hey, hey, yeah, 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 oh, 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 hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I grew up thinking that the world was peaceful. I grew up thinking that everything was fun and games. I grew up thinking that everything would be okay. I grew up thinking that I could be happy forever. But those people, they hurt me, they made me cry. Those people, they were mean to me, they burned my eye. Those people, I hated them from time to time. Those people, how I wish they would die. Those people, they hurt me, they made me cry. Those people, they were mean to me, they burnt my eye. Those people, I hated them, and I still do. Those people, oh. I'm not in the mood to sing full versions of my songs. I can tell you that right now. There's certain things that I'll do, but of course we can't go in without speaking of motionless power. Well, motionless power. I didn't, that was a terrible album cover for, such a deeper album, but the crappy artwork. But I mean, see, I can just bag on myself, because I can admit that was not my best, album cover. It's my least favorite ever. I mean, those people, the album the album cover isn't even my favorite. Like, I absolutely can tell you that was a crap album cover, and those people, it's not the it's not much better, but it's an improvement over Motionless Power for sure. Uh, but yeah, so uh, we're gonna go more into, I think, because I've been singing a lot of darker and just like a lot of sadder, crazier music lately, and I need a reminder that my my roots do stem from that the stuff like Unite in Friendly Circumstances. Even though that's not that old, that's that's I mean that's a lot preferred, and I mean there's there's so much on that album that I could just get into, and but then I'd be on here for an hour, and I don't want that. But there's just there's so much like meaning behind a lot of the songs more than what how they appear. Because I listen back. I rarely once I usually this happens with YouTube videos, and I can't say that I've never, rewatched a YouTube video that I've made, but there's times when, once, once I've filmed it and, I've either if whether it's a scripted video or not, once I've done it, you know, I have to make the decision whether I want to post things, and some things I don't post in the exact order that they're created, and I feel like that's a lot of something that people don't know about a lot of different YouTubers and creators, period, is that, it's not it's not all just, right then and there. Like there's so much that just, it could have happened like months, maybe even as far back as a year ago, and it's like just now being released, and it's just like, okay, I'm getting off topic here, but let's just go into whatever I was gonna do next, uh, which was really gonna be only one. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say before I get into this. I'm not going to confirm that this was written about. I'm not going to confirm who this song was written about, but it is, it is I mean, I think it qualifies as a love song, for a girl that, I just, absolutely adore. And, I've, been around for a long time, uh, and so there's just I'm not going to confirm anything because there's nothing uh just because I write songs, and sometimes it may feel like, if somebody's listening to it, uh it may appear that it's written about someone, but there are certain like songs that I do not write about people at all. Like, a lot of my songs are not written towards an individual person, or even a person for that matter. And there's songs that, I mean, chances are, if you've written a song, and you've written more than one song, and chances are you've written about someone else, regardless of what the song is. So, with that being said, only one. And no, because I I'm just like doing this because I don't have my guitar with me, and I'm kind of just having to like, because it's different when I don't have my regular uh instruments, and I'm gonna be getting a new guitar soon, and more than one, with that being said. But uh I'm it's different to me, but I'm pretty sure I need to, hurry this up, but uh I'm just gonna, start And I'm just gonna get into, just a mix of things you may recognize or you may not, but only one will be one of them. I wanted to believe the good was really underneath. Oh, I wanted to think that you truly could be someone I would love, someone that I could care for, someone so above the nature and the law of what is normal and day to day. There's day to day, and then there's you, girl. And then there's you, girl. You are my all, my only one that I want to spend my life with, babe. You are my all. I'll protect you with my soul. You, oh, you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And that was, obviously the last part was only one, but the first one was So Above, and that was off 92. I can't believe that. 92. Uh, I mean, I I can't believe that, I still can remember that song off the top of my head because I remember it was like when I had experienced my first crush. How old was I in 2012? Oh, let's see. So long ago. So I'm 16 now. Um, that would mean that that there would be uh 16. Oh, hold on, my brain is not in the right place. Okay, so in 2012, I was around probably age 5. Yeah, 5. And I just, I I don't remember it all that well, but there was this girl named Chelsea, and she just, she was, um, this is a kindergarten. Like that, like I don't know why I remember this, but like I took Spanish in kindergarten, and like she was, she was in my homeroom too. It was a little bit different around that time, but it's just let's see, that could have been earlier than that. Like I know that 2010, 11 was kind of kindergarten. Wow, that's really Jesus. I remember everything from like when I was 2 and going up. I'm just like I don't know. My memory is not uh so sharp, but there's times when I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And then there's times like, "Wait, that happened?" Like it's weird because uh but I remember, just my very first crush, and she, I guess, everybody has a first crush story, but she just, she wasn't like other girls, and we had stuff in common. Now, I haven't seen her since kindergarten. Don't ever think I'd even, be able to recognize her, but she I mean, of course, kindergarten. I far past it, but uh, I'm sure she's grown into a lovely, wonderful woman, and I'm sure that she's doing great right now, and that because it was so long ago, and I even though I remember things like this like it was just yesterday, it was like thousands of years ago. Everybody calls me like my family calls me Grandpa Atrial. Like, good grief, just because I don't get a like just not in elementary school, and that was like so long to stop doing that. Because I mean, no, you're not gonna know. Uh, but there's Bloody Forest, which is a really authentic piece for me because it goes into a lot of stuff that some like people wouldn't really understand, and I just I really uh I already did tease this a little bit, I believe, but my first video that is going to music video for the Bloody Forest era, if that's what you want to call it. So that first music video is gonna go and come out in March, late March. I just, I want to kind of, as I've been doing more, I kind of want for it to be more of a thrill, but it's a crazy video, and it was crazy filming it, and I mean, I don't even I hardly recognize myself. I wanted like the craziest thing that I could do, like something beyond crazy for the Dangerous music video. And it just goes to show how, people can get, and it is like people can get so aggressive. And it's just there is so much that occurs, and it it was a really like big thing because to create something that like it can make a lot of opinions, both good and bad, but a song like that, so like strong and so like I'm gonna kill you, and I'm feeling dangerous and everything, it was just like so I don't know, but shut up. I won't I won't release something that I don't care about, okay? I'm not going to release something I don't care about. And I'm not going to release something I don't care about, and that I'm not sure that I want to release. There's times that I've done that, but that was before I'm a more, I'm 16 years old now. I need to take full accountability for every single action I make and accept full consequence for every single thing that I do, regardless of if I like the consequences or not. And I just, I don't want to do anything that is, wrong. So I am very courteous to what I do when it comes to stuff, but I also realize due to my age range, there's stuff that I can't do, of course, that I shouldn't do. And there's stuff that I won't do regardless. It wouldn't even cross my mind. But my mind, it's crazy in here. It's crazy in here. We're gonna stop that. But anyway, there's a huge, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. You've seen it, but there's acne. I'm not even trying to like. I'm not even gonna hide it because look, I'm proof I'm not perfect. This is awful, but like, but duh. I mean, like, it's totally normal, and I'm not terribly bothered by it, but it's it gets annoying, and But the funniest thing ever is I spent 2 hours, just scrubbing myself, like 2 hours in the shower, just washing, because I take hygiene very seriously. You're asking, then why are you here? Well, this is here because when you know when I do the absolute most, these are gonna be here regardless, because it just it's hormones, it's part of growing up, it's stress. But we're getting completely off topic here. The last thing I'm gonna do is dangerous, because this is just it's turned into 30 minutes. This is like a TV show episode. Nobody's gonna want to watch a 30-minute video of me just being awkward, absolutely awkward and boring. So I'm just gonna say, uh, I'm gonna do my best to do this without my guitar, because this is annoying not having my guitar, but I do this all this time. I'm just gonna, it really gets in, like, it takes a lot to warm up that type of voice, because I am, I did do like a unreleased thing that I was gonna release a lot of stuff that I've released, like for instance, I realize that there's things like I'm gonna probably one of my biggest things that I've thought about that would come in the very late future. I'm probably, I'm gonna look back on it and I'm gonna be like, regardless of how much I love this and this is like my favorite lyrics ever, I'm gonna be like, well, does this fit the time though? But I mean, just like, speaking of time, uh, we'll go. We'll go. It's just, I remember that guitar, and then I'm just like, it's just pure awkwardness with me. Like, what do you expect when I'm just like barely awake? Like, I'm trying. Oh my god, do I really sound like Squidward? Good grief. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, good grief. I know. Just, please, excuse the fact that I look awful, right now, you know? Ah, ah. Alright, that's good. And Dangerous is one of my favorite songs on the album, but I'm gonna kind of do kind of a mashup between uh, things a little bit, and I'm gonna shorten this because I've been doing so much talking. Just like, shut up, please, shut up, like, shut up already. It never stops. It never stops. Shut up. Okay. All right. Here I go. And I'm not gonna lie like you did on my name. I'm not even gonna sink that low. I won't say nothing mean. So if you try to come my way, I'ma walk away. I'ma walk away. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of everybody thinking I'm the free bitch. I'm so tired of you thinking you can cross me. Well, guess what? I'm gonna kill you. 'Cause I'm feeling dangerous. I'm feeling dangerous. I'm feeling like hurting somebody tonight, killing somebody out of spite. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of everybody thinking I'm the free bitch. I'm tired of you thinking you can cross me. Well, guess what? I'm gonna kill you. Okay, I've lost it. I mean, I'm singing the same line over and over again. Any other time I can correct this song, but I need to go to sleep. This is awful. I look awful. I sound awful. I'm just like, this is too awkward for me to even, I can't with right now. But, with that being said, I'm going to end the live. Whatever. I'm gonna end the live. Good grief. Maybe I am a grandpa.